I will be posting videos every Sunday during the month of September. No, it's December. I'm not quite ready yet. Just bear with me. Trying to be professional. Put socks on sock blockers. Hey everybody, welcome to the Pine Cottage. My name is Nicole and today is the second Advent Sunday. So I will be releasing a video every week on Sundays during the month of December to share a little bit about our life and what I'm knitting. I will be sitting down with you in a podcast style, but also including some little bits and pieces of our life during the holiday season. Today I need to look at my notes to see what I'm supposed to talk about. First thing is I do have a finished object, and finally I finished my mom's socks for her Christmas gift. So we have 2 pair of vanilla socks. I just did plain vanilla socks from cuff to toe. I did not feel like doing contrasting colors. I just wanted to keep it simple and show off this beautiful yarn. And I've said before, this yarn is by Ashen Bumble, and it is in the colorway Vintage Teacup. And that's those, pretty easy. So I've also mentioned before my vanilla sock recipe, and I like to do 20 to 25 rounds of the cuff. I think I did 20 here, I think. And then sometimes I do 60 rounds for the leg. I did 70 for this one, and then the length of the foot depending on the person that you're gifting it to. And I did a slip stitch heel flap and gusset for the heel. That is my only finished object. I know I said I was going to work on the Felix Pullover this week and finish the second sleeve, and I just did not feel like it, so I didn't, and I will work on that this week.
My mom's a great knitter.
Thanks, Sam.
No problem. Put that in the video.
Okay, I will. I just did not feel like knitting on that sweater this week. I wanted to keep it simple. I worked on socks. I did a lot of baking, just being home on the days that I was home and just relaxing and enjoying this time. And then, on days that I worked, when I came home, I just really didn't feel like working on that sleeve. So I'm going to have to do that this week. Maybe. It will get done before Christmas, but I don't know. I just haven't felt like it. And I do have several socks to knit before Christmas as well, so I'm just in my brain, I'm like, okay, you can knit all these socks, get them finished, and then worry about that second sleeve. I don't know why I do that. I'm just like hanging over my head, but I just don't feel like it right now, so I'm not going to. So I just spent some time unpackaging all the packages that I've been getting and boxing them up and putting them in my closet. The kids have been known to peek in my closet. There's Woody's leg. This bear and this Woody are ripped, and they have been in this basket for me to sew for probably a year now, and I still have not mended them. So I'll have to do that soon. But anyway, I boxed up all of these gifts that came in Amazon packages and other packages so that they are camouflaged from the kids. I still have some other things that need to be wrapped, but I'm trying to get a head start on my wrapping. So that's done. Check. You guys, I had to hop on here. I just got home from work. I worked at 12 today. Today's Friday. And I just had to share because this is really cute. So Sammy called me today at work and he FaceTimed me to tell me that his Luigi toy ripped. And he wanted it to be sewn back together. So when I said, oh, don't worry about it, buddy, I'll sew it back together. Now, okay, to preface this, he FaceTimed me in my office, and my two coworkers, we all share an office, so they were hearing this whole conversation. I said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll sew it for you." And he goes, "No, you won't, Mom, because you never even sewed Woody for me, and it's been like 5 years." Hasn't been 5 years, but maybe one or maybe two. And I just thought it was hilarious. And they started laughing at me, and I was laughing, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you." But he's right. He totally called me out on it. And it was so odd that I had just showed you guys Woody's boot when I was going through my closet. And I said, "Oh, he's been in here for like a year, and I have to sew him." Now I can't find where he's ripped. Maybe this isn't the one that's ripped. Anyway, the bear is ripped. So I promised him I would. This is the wrong Woody. This isn't the Woody that's ripped. The other Woody's in my closet. That I promised him that I would sew them definitely before Christmas. So I think Sunday, before I do any knitting on Sunday when we get home from church, I'm going to mend all these little toys for him so that he doesn't lose trust in his mama. That's all. So my first work in progress is I did start, I did start a sock for my son for Christmas, and this is in Patton's Croy yarn. This is Gentry Gray. I'm doing for a little pop of color at the top and then for the heels and the toes. And then the main color I'm doing in this gray marl. And then I'm adding a couple stripes, which I haven't gotten to yet, from this scrap yarn or leftover yarn that I had in my stash. And it's just has greens and dark reds and browns and grays. And I think that it will look nice with these colors. So that's the plan. He likes green. Green and orange are like his favorite colors. So I just wanted to incorporate that a little bit for him. So I haven't gotten very far. I just cast it on last night when I got home from work, and I'm just at the cuff. So I just did the little strip of color there in the dark gray, and then I'm doing a 2x2 rib, and I'll probably do 20 rounds. That's kind of my go-to. So first sock started for him. And I'm actually going to carry this with me all day today. It's in my Blueberry Fields pine tree bag. It's so cute. So I'm just going to carry this with me today because my son has his first basketball game today, and he's very excited and a little bit nervous. But I'm going to take this with me so I have something to knit on during the game. And I'm going to try to see if I can get the rest of my family to do family photos today, because we haven't taken a family photo in a while since a year ago. Not this past trip to South Carolina, but the year before that. So we are due for a family photo. So I'm going to see if I can talk them into it. Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be fairly warm today, almost 50. And it might be the last warm day we get. So I'm going to try to see if they'll cooperate. And then the next work in progress that I have is my Advent Freckled Whimsy self-striping yarn, Advent yarn. So I just, I have no business knitting on this during the month of December because I have so many things that I need to knit for my gift knitting, but I just wanted to, and it brings me joy, and I just do it first thing in the morning. I get my stripe in on both socks, and I love it. I love doing it. So I am knitting concurrently on 2 sets of US2 DPN needles. And, sorry, let me get all untangled here. So I have the contrasting yarn in for the cuff, and I did a 25 round cuff for these. And then these are the first 10 stripes. So it's kind of fun. I'm going to bring this a little closer so that you can see. She has a little pattern going of a more saturated shade and then the lighter shade of the same color. So this is like a green, a light earthy green, and then a lighter green. This is, you know, the like a grape-y. And it goes all the way up to, my fingers are in the way, to the blue. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 10. First 10 days. So I'm excited to work on these this week to get the next 7 days in. It's just really fun. And I'm excited because I will have a pair of socks to wear on Christmas Day. And I didn't think I was going to have a pair. So that is the Freckled Whimsy self-striping advent yarn from this year, the first 10 days, because this is coming out on Sunday, December 10th. I should mention that today is Saturday, December 9th, and I am recording these videos on Saturday, so I do have to open, and because of my work schedule, I have to open sometimes during the week a couple days at a time, and today is Saturday, but I will be opening the second Sunday Advent of the Homespun House 4 Advent Sunday calendar today so that I can show it to you for this video. Also on Friday, yesterday, was my mom's 69th birthday, so I was working a 12-hour shift and could not celebrate with her on Friday, so we all celebrated with her when the first video came out last Sunday. So I just have a little clip of her with her birthday cake, and we were celebrating her. And we love her so much, and we're so thankful for her in our lives. And we just wanted to make sure that another year did not go by with us celebrating her. So happy birthday to Mom yesterday. So that is my only other whip. And like I said, I didn't work on the Felix, so maybe, fingers crossed, I'll work on it this week. I do have some acquisitions, however, beyond the Advent calendar opening. The last sock set in the Farmer's Daughter Fiber Sock Squad for the year, for December, came, and it's lovely. It is like a cranberry color. This is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. The color is called Anna's Hummingbird, but it just is so... Look at all that depth. Look at all those colors in there. I'm really loving that main skein. And then this is the complementing mini. I probably won't use this mini with this. So you might be seeing this in an upcoming giveaway, but this main one will be a pair of socks for sure. And I mentioned before, dog. I did mention that I signed up for 2024's Farmer's Daughter Fiber Sock Squad, and I'm very excited for those upcoming colorways. They look right up my alley, very earthy, moody colors, and so, there's a dog walking across the front yard. That's why he's barking. Anyway, so I'm excited for 2024's Sock Squad subscription. It's going to be really awesome. The next acquisition that I have is from Hue Loco. I purchased this yarn because I needed 2 more colors for a sweater project. This is a new colorway she just released called Dove. And it's like a warmer neutral gray. This is ash. So you have that for comparison. This is a cooler gray. So I ordered both of these from her because I showed you in a previous episode that Josh from Red Stag Fiber had sent me 3 skeins of yarn, and I wanted to make a sweater with stripes out of these colors. And so I needed 2 more colors because I found a pattern called Simple Stripes pattern by Suviknits, and I thought that this would be the perfect thing. Let's see, is this how I want it? I think this is how I'm gonna do it. The perfect, let's see if I can hold them all up. Stripe pattern, like these colors would be beautiful in a sweater. So I think that's what I'm going to use for that sweater pattern. So I just think that's lovely. And I may put the pink on the end. Let me see, hold on, let me flip this. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna order the stripes, but they're just really pretty. So those 2 neutrals really just completed that whole idea in my head, and so I was really excited about that. So this project is going to happen after the holidays, once I finish my dad's vest, because I don't think that's going to happen by Christmas, and I'm actually okay with it because my dad is 6'2", and he typically has to wear like big and tall sized shirts because he needs the length. And this sweater vest that I'm planning to knit is knit from bottom up, and I feel like I'm gonna need to check in and have him try on as I knit it. So I'm gonna cast it on if I'm able, if I have the time, if everything else gets done, and just put the cast on project with the needle still attached in the gift box with other things for him, and explain to him like I need him to model for me every now and again as I knit it, and I think he'll be fine with that. But that's my plan. I was going to try to crank it out, but I don't want to feel rushed during the holidays, and also I would hate to go through all those hours of knitting and then him try it on and it not fit how he likes it. So I think this is the better option for that. I have not received the last month for the Palmer Nature Club yet, so I'm hoping that will come soon. Or did it come? I feel like it came, but it wasn't in my drawer. Maybe it didn't. I've thrown all these packages in my closet. Every time something is delivered to the house, I'm just throwing them in the closet, and I don't even know what I have. A whole second wave of packages came in the last 2 days when I was working, so I might have yarn in there. I don't even know. I'll figure it out. so let's talk yarny advents. I received the Knotty Pine Fiber Company advent calendar this year. If you watched the first Sunday advent, then you have seen the first couple mini skeins, and so this week it is definitely a fade. We are moving into some browns and then lighter browns, and it looks like it's going to go into grays. So I have a couple more to open here with you. So let's do that. Today's the 9th, and then tomorrow's the 10th, which is when you will see this. So let's see what we have. So this is going to be the 9th. Yes, we're moving into gray. And this is called Step Into the Light. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty, you guys. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. How does this make me so excited? It's so beautiful. I cannot believe it. I have to show you again. It reminds me of a wolf, which, yes, because her theme was wild, and like the picture, I'll pop it up here, had a wolf in it, and that's totally what this reminds me of. Oh my gosh, Kayla, you are amazing. So amazing. I love it so much. All right, so let's see, day 10. Yes, yes, yes. So this is a little bit more brown, but it does have some gray tones in it. Look at that. So beautiful. Did you guys hear that dog? That's the weirdest bark I've ever heard. Oh my gosh. I want a whole skein of these. Okay, so last year after Christmas, after, you know, everybody opened their advents, she did release full skeins of some of her colorways. Kayla, if you're watching this, please release these two as full skeins, because I will buy them. They're so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, enough of my gushing. The second Sunday advent for the Homespun House 4 Sundays Advent Club or whatever. Second Sunday. Second advent. This is a sock set. Oh, pretty. Oh, this has stellina in it. We have some sparkle. Okay, this is called Twinkling Lights. Oh, I love it. It does remind me of Twinkling Lights. I'm gonna try to get it so it's not blown out. Okay, so this is the main colorway here. Look at all that. Does look like Christmas lights. Oh my gosh. And then the mini is what has the stellina in it. That's beautiful. Molly, she consistently does an amazing job. That is Advent Sunday number 2 sock set. Okay, you guys, cookie parade. My first attempt with the sugar cookie decorating was Thanksgiving, and it was meh. My first attempt for sugar baking for Christmas, and my second decorating attempt went better. I was really pleased with how they turned out, especially the little snowman. He's so cute, but I still made some mistakes, and I think that my outline, I let it dry too long before I flooded the cookie. So my third attempt, which is going to be my second round of Christmas decorating, Christmas sugar cookies, it's going to happen either this week or next. I'm not sure which. And so I'm going to tweak a couple things. Still haven't received the tools I ordered, unless it's in that pile of boxes in my closet. So I hope I receive those soon, because I have a couple cookie cutters that I ordered. One is a snow globe and one is a mitten, and I really want to do the mitten because I want to try decorating it like a knitted pattern. So I hope they come. I hope they come soon. So we did have someone send me a photo for the Pine Cottage Cookie Parade, and she sent it to me through Ravelry, a message on Ravelry. So you're free to do that as well. If you don't go on Instagram and you don't want to email it to me and you go on Ravelry, feel free to send me a photo. I will check there every week before I post them on here. So this photo is from OpheliaBells, and this is her hazelnut bark. And she so kindly shared her recipe for this, so I will share it with you in the description box below. Thank you so much for sharing your holiday baking with us. If you want to participate in the Pine Cottage Cookie Parade, please send me a photo of your cookies, your holiday baking. Please send me an email at pinecottagenits@gmail.com, or use hashtag Pine Cottage Cookie Parade on Instagram, or you can send me a private message on Ravelry, as she did, with a picture and your information. You don't have to share the recipe if you don't want to. That's okay. If it's a secret family recipe, you don't have to share. But I would love to see pictures. And then at the end of this, at the end of December, after we've done all 4 of these Advent Sunday videos, I am going to randomly choose a winner for a prize. So please participate if you would like. I would love to see what your family is baking this holiday season. Stay tuned for my next round of baking to see if I can improve a little bit and learn some more tricks. It's really fun. I really enjoy doing it, and it is time consuming. It took a long time. The first step I had to let dry overnight, and then I did the second stage, and by the time everything was finished and dried, it was 16 hours. I mean, I wasn't sitting there for 16 hours straight because a lot of it was dry time, but I was sitting there for a good 4 or 5 hours icing cookies. So my back was feeling it, and my body was feeling it, but it was really fun. So this week I am going to be doing some more baking, some more sock knitting, maybe a Felix Pullover sleeve, definitely some cookies, some gift wrapping. I need to wrap some gifts. What am I even talking about? We have a giveaway winner to draw. This giveaway is my thank you to you for bringing me to 6,000 subscribers here on this channel. And I am giving away this skein of yarn from a Homespun House. This is from 2018, called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And originally I had shown you a different color for the mini, and the more I looked at it, it just didn't go. It was too muted. The green wasn't right. So I have this mini skein in my stash. This is by Hugh Loco, and it's called Gifts Under the Tree. And I feel like this green complements the main skein much better. So I changed it. The winner is going to receive this as a sock set. So I hope you like it. Let's draw the winner. The winner is Brandy Abla. Brandy Abla 7653. You are the winner of this Christmas holiday sock set. If you will email me at pinecottagenits@gmail.com and send me your mailing address, I will be happy to get this out to you right away, and hopefully you can receive it before Christmas and maybe knit yourself a pair of socks, depending on how the post office works. I don't know if they're getting things where they need to be on time or not, but hopefully you will receive it in time. So congratulations to you. I hope you enjoy it. Please send me your information as soon as possible. So that's all I have for you today, you guys. I hope you have a great week. I hope you get some holiday baking done. Please share your photos if you are so inclined. I know some of you said you're not bakers, and that's totally fine. You don't have to be a baker, and you don't have to send me photos. But if you are a baker and you enjoy doing it, I would love to see them. And if you want to share the recipe, that's great too, because the more recipes we have for holiday baking, the better, in my opinion. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next week.